Hey everyone, thank you for taking time again to watch an Elevated Mind episode. As always, the purpose of these videos is to walk through the value of any book. I know that not everyone has time to read, it's a commitment, and we want to be sure that we're getting a lot out of a commitment before we get into it. So, the idea of these videos, 5 minutes, give you an idea of what people have gotten out of this book, and hopefully encourage you to pick it up and start getting on your own journey of personal growth and personal development. Today, we're talking about Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand. This book is epic. Not only in size, which it is in size, there are 2 disc sets like this. It's 50 discs, 60 hours of content if you're listening to it. Now, I have 4 small children myself, so I know I'm not going to be able to read a 800 plus book, so I went this route. It took me 3 months to work through it, but absolutely incredible the way that this book has changed my life and helped me to see the world in a completely new manner. So Atlas Shrugged, Ayn Rand, 1957, and really what she is looking at is saying, hey, we are all individuals. There is no need for us to conform with the bogusness that happens from a political and from a local level. We're all people, and we need to break free of being asleep, of being sheep. She calls them looters, is the term that she uses in this book. So what we're talking about, this is a fiction book. I don't read a lot of fiction, but Ayn Rand sets this up essentially like a parable. The characters in here are Christ-like characters in their morals, their values, their ethics, and this book is so big, it's like watching a huge HBO special where you know these people as if they're your best friends or family members. So we really get close to Dagny Taggart. We learn about Francisco d'Arconia, Hank Rearden, and John Galt. And these people are essentially looking around at the world. Again, this book was written 50 years ago, but I think it stands very true today. And they're saying, oh my gosh, the government is taking advantage of us. Everyone around is okay with it. And this cannot stand. So we look at socialism versus capitalism in this book. Ayn gets into talking about the conservative versus liberal mindset and the way we value people, the way we value what we deserve. Are we doing it based on skills and effort, or are we basing it on need? And when we talk about basing things on need, she's talking about looters. She's talking about people who are saying, I don't have this, so I need someone to get it for me. I deserve it. I need someone to do it for me. Or someone at a government level saying, you know, I'm not really good at doing stuff, but I am good at making laws that can profit from other people doing stuff, and that helps us. This really came full circle for me, guys. I was in a job where I was miserable. The organization made a lot of short-term decisions. Everything was based around the number at the end of the month, the number at the end of the quarter. But I was making big money. For me, 6 figures was a lot of money, and I was miserable for years, but it was very, very hard to break away from it. Reading Mastery by Robert Greene, reading Ayn Rand's Atlas Shrugged, really helped me to see the world from a different perspective and understand that, hey, this is my personal responsibility to be doing things the way that make the most sense to me. I can look around and I can see other people acting in certain ways. That doesn't make it right or wrong. That just means that's the way that they're acting. So getting into a couple specific ideas here, the Library of Congress has said this is the second most influential book in America today. The Book Club of the Month also said it's the second most influential book in America today, right behind the Bible. So if you're looking for validity, I mean, this thing's like running a marathon. It's a lot of work, but when you're done, oh my goodness, there is so much good things in this book. They talk about most of society blanking out, saying, you know what, I don't want to deal with a challenge or a problem or work to do things better because it seems hard and everyone else is doing it this way, so I'm just going to be a sheep. I'm going to blank out. I'm not going to think about it. Ayn Rand, through her characters, shows, no, we are all individuals. We all have a personal responsibility to do what is right to enhance our lives, our families' lives, and our communities' lives. None of this is going to be easy. It will take effort, but it's what makes it beautiful and it's what makes it worth it. This book is something that time and time again comes up by top CEOs, professional athletes, saying this book is what helped me break loose and get to the next level. I'll leave you with one thing, something from John Galt's epic monologue at the end of the story. He says, "Do not be afraid of trusting your mind because it is now so little. We all start where we are. Are you better off putting your trust in mystics or on the people in power who make money off your decisions? Live in the limit of your knowledge and expand it to the limit of your life. We all are where we are. By reading the right books, meeting the right people, and continually pushing ourselves to our limits, we're going to be able to be better, bigger, and more impactful than we ever could trying to figure it out by ourselves." 50 hours of content in 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Hope you guys have a great day. Check out Atlas Shrugged by Am Ryan.